everyone. How are you doing? Um, I'm just coming on to test this, see how it works. Kayla and I, who I interviewed the other day, we're hoping to be able to do some lives together once we can figure both of our accounts out to go in live. And also with working within our crazy time zone difference. I think we're about 7 hours difference. So it's not the easiest to try to get on live, but yeah, I thought I would just come on, see how this works, try it out, see if anybody's around, how the chat works. I have no idea. Ooh, Caroline, hello. How are you? Yeah, so I was just saying that Kayla and I that I interviewed the other day we're hoping to do some lives together, but both of us are new to working on YouTube and stuff, and so we both just set up the ability to go live on our accounts. So we're hoping to do that in the next couple days when we can figure out um, our ability with time zones and how to work all this. Up and down all day. Oh, I hear you, girl. It has been a ride for sure, for sure. I was posting some information about it on my Telegram. If any of you guys have Telegram and you want to join my Telegram account, I do usually post those in my descriptions, and I usually share S.A. Smith, A Girl in a Universe. She does these daily updates on kind of what's going on with the CMEs, the solar flares, like all the things that we're being hit right now from like all different directions, the Schumann resonance, all that. I believe I'm there. Oh, you're already in it. Oh, I love it. So yeah, maybe it helps. Sometimes I find just being able to have an idea of what's going on, and then you're like, okay, I'm not crazy, Like that's what I find. I'll like read things and it's like, oh yeah, okay, there's all this stuff going on. I missed what that last one just said about hi from Montreal. I like your background. Oh, thanks so much. I'm also in Canada as well. I'm actually in my bedroom because my older two daughters they really wanted to watch a show. So right now it's in oh, from Australia. Hello. That's so awesome. I love how I get to connect with so many people through this app. So hi. But yeah, so my house right now, I don't know if anybody else is having insane heat waves, but in Saskatchewan, that's where I'm at. We're having like a crazy heat wave, and I don't have air conditioning or anything. I actually really don't, not a fan of it. Although I will say, when I was at work tonight, I was enjoying being in the air conditioning. Howdy hi from the hills, Florida. I think that means Florida. Wow. Man, I'm originally from Albuquerque, and yeah, us here in Canada, we've been pretty locked down. So I know you guys in Florida are living the free life kind of thing. Washington. Oh, Caroline, that's so awesome. Is everybody else having like crazy heat waves? I was saying like the reason I'm in my in my room in my basement is because we have to keep our fan on, and oh, thankfully to one of my really 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 good friends that I love so much, she came and brought one of her like industrial size fans that like sit on the floor that just like blows so much heat. Jim, super hot lately. Oh yeah. Same here, same here. And like I'm not complaining. I'm totally not complaining because in Saskatchewan, we get the complete opposite come winter time. And our winters are like 8 to 10 months, it seems like. Maybe not. Yeah, it could be for sure 8 months long. Like winters are super, super long here. It didn't even cool off last night. Oh, Caroline, I know our nights haven't been cooling off either. I wake up in the morning, and like I said, so thankfully like my room is in the basement, which is nice and cool. But I woke up in the morning, and when I went upstairs, I as I was climbing the stairs, I literally could feel like the temperature, and then as soon as I felt like I just like opened the door into like humidity. It was so hot this morning. Usually in the morning it's a little bit cooler. Also the mosquitoes are insanely. Connie, hello. How are you? Oh, this is so awesome. I'm totally just testing this out to just to see because I was saying that Kayla and I are hoping to go live soon. She's the girl that I just interviewed the other day. So, aw, Connie, you're so sweet. um, so yeah, because I really want to share. Kayla has such amazing gifts with her light language, and she actually okay. So I'm totally like jumping all around. So I hope you guys can bear with me. I'm just like dee, 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 dee. Um, she also has a group on Telegram. If any of you guys are interested in that, feel free to join my group, and then I can connect you to her group. And so it's a group that we're kind of talking a lot about like light language. So if this is something that you're interested in, she also has another really amazing woman I can track with you. Okay, good. She has another amazing woman that just recently joined that group that also does light language. So we're able to hear you're doing great. Oh, thanks, Caroline. Mosquitoes are cray cray here in Florida. Yeah. Oh my God, Jim. They are insane here. My best friend and I are taking the kids camping for the next couple of days here, and we were just talking. She was like, "What are we gonna do with these mosquitoes?" Like she's got an amazing garden, and she's like, "I haven't been able to even go into my garden because they're so bad." So yeah, we're gonna have to try to figure something out. Usually I take incense because incense will help, but even that hasn't been working lately. Brooksville. Where is Brooksville, Connie? I don't know where Brooksville is. I'm assuming somewhere in the States, maybe. Anyways, so yeah, seriously, jumping around back and forth. The group that I was talking about that Kayla in Florida as well. Look at all you guys in Florida. I want to go to Florida really bad. I'm actually, you know what, I've really been wanting to go home to Albuquerque. I've been feeling really drawn there just to like really get my feet on the ground there. There's a lot of healing done in New Mexico, and I've really been feeling called to go there, but you know, traveling isn't too easy right now. So, come on, Gypsy, I got room. Oh, Connie, that would be so amazing. Okay, you know, we need to manifest that things open up and are a lot easier for us to travel. Because I would really love to travel. Not that I really have money to travel, but we'll manifest that too. You know, my kids really want to see the mountains. They've been asking about that. And oh, beaches in Florida. Wow. But yeah, so if any of you guys are interested in Kayla's group that she started, or are interested in light language, that group they've been sharing quite a bit. And Kayla actually did today angelic Reiki for us. And wow, I mean, I've had Reiki before, but this session today, and I don't know if it's just everything going on, all the energies that we're feeling, you know, the more and more that we connect. Howie in the Hills by, come on, Jester saying light language. Yeah, I light language is so it's new to me. I'm pretty sure it was May Levy that I first was introduced, that I first like heard it from. Instantly I connected. I was like, wow. Like my whole body, I had whole body chills. Um, deep in my soul, I was just like, I know this, or I recognize this, right? But I had never experienced it before. And I've come to realize that when I dance, I do a lot of light language with my hands, not even knowing what it was. Lisa, aloha, hi. Let's see if I can keep up with this. I believe in the language, me too. Oh, yeah, Connie, it's really so beautiful to see all the things we're being opened up to. Watch how you say those words, because when I manifest more money, I got more house cleaning jobs, not what I wanted for more income, Caroline. Oh, isn't it? It's it's pretty cool how right now manifestation is happening so quickly, and just like you said, oh, be careful what you ask for because it is just like showing up like right here right now. So I love how you said that. But um yeah, so back to I used to say hi to you, Gypsy Mama, in the chat. I am Mara. Oh, yeah, Jim. That's so awesome. I mean, I still get on his channels because I am on the Insider Access Pass, but lately, I don't know what it is. I haven't been able to catch it like as many like lives when him and should I say her name? Oh, Queen of Ravens, let's say that. When they've been doing their pay-per-views, I've caught in a few of them, but I usually just try to catch them later on. So I definitely miss that family. Oh, I mean, I know we're all still connecting on a lot of other channels, but I do miss it. That was where everything kind of started for me with connecting with people. Yes, manifested plane fare to Dallas for family reunion. Oh, Connie. Oh, and so did you guys go already? Like, have you already gotten on that plane to ride to Dallas? That is so awesome. I love it. There's so many things that have just been like instant manifestation. And I've even caught myself a few times being like, I can't even imagine, like, how is this happening? Da 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 da. And then I'm like, well, it's happening because I've put it out there. I've been manifesting it. So that's why it's happening. I saw you on Beyond Mystic as well. JC and the crew or Soul Tribe was, oh, yeah. I have so much respect and love, mad love for JC. He has opened up my world to so many amazing people, so much wisdom, so much knowledge, both from the people he brings on his channel as well as people that I'm meeting like through the chat, right? Like that for me is so awesome. You're going in September. Oh my goodness, Jim, are you also going there? And you guys both live in Florida too? This is hilarious. I love this. I love all the connections everywhere. It is so cool. Yes, part of the 140. Yeah, Connie, 144,000. I agree, right? We're all spread out, right? We're spread out all over the world, but we're all connecting right now, which is the cool part of it. And like I was saying, JC, um, Beyond Mystic, Queen of Ravens, like, oh, my heart just like, I love those people so much. I'm in Canada and they're in Canada. I would love to be able to, I'm not too far. I'm only like a province away from where Queen of Ravens is. So I would love to go and spend some time with her right now. One of many. Yeah, if anybody is also on Kristen and Jason's channel. If you're not, definitely head on over there. Arcana Shores Tarot. They're the Wonder Twins. JC was actually in the chat the other night, so that was super cool. Coming with his amazing questions, right? JC always has the most amazing questions. Where I've been wanting to go is Canada. Connie, are you wanting to come to Canada? I would love if, I mean, most people when they come to Canada, they actually don't come to Saskatchewan where like let's just be honest. That's where I'm at. Most people are going to go to like BC. BC is absolutely gorgeous. So, that's where most people go, but if anybody did come to Canada, and you were anywhere near where I am, I'd be so sad if you didn't come and like try to connect with me. Because I really want to like I want to connect more. I mean, I am connecting with people, but I would love to like see people in real life, right? Just these connections that we're making with people are so amazing. So, it's just that thing where you're like, I just want to hug all these amazing people that I'm coming into contact with that, people like JC and Kristen and Jason are helping connect us to, right? Like they truly are these like people that are helping us connect in so many different ways, and it's just so cool. I love how once I finally opened up to taking the step and start commenting on some of the channels that I'm watching, starting my own YouTube channel, which was a huge step out of my comfort zone. Huge, huge step. Oh, I'm missing all these chats. What the heck? Okay. Um, I miss Janine so, so much. I mean, I am on her website as well, but and it is awesome. I totally appreciate it. But her and JC together and Julie and the whole like everybody in the comments, like that's a whole vibe, right? For sure. Was awesome tutoring for JC, not Punjab. Yeah, Connie, that's my issues too. I can't really travel very much because I didn't partake in that. So what am I missing here? Sorry guys, I didn't realize that you were commenting and it wasn't showing up for me. I always attend the lives. Yeah, Earthlight. I've totally seen you on the lives. Hello. Caroline. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of us probably haven't. And I mean, no judgment on anybody that did. Everybody had, some people were forced, some people had, to each their own. I followed Kristen and Jason through Janine and Turn the Page. Yeah. Oh, that Janine too is also super, super amazing. JC, yeah, JC and Janine, big love for them. Not that I don't think they would ever see this, but oh, I got mad love for those people. Wonder Twins are awesome. Love watching them. Oh, did you guys see the last, sorry, this is like moving all over the place. I'm probably making you guys all dizzy. Did you guys see, I'm sure you did, the last live that they did with the round table? That oh, that just like blew my heart open. That was such an amazing, absolutely amazing show. I'd also like to see people in real life. I know. I mean, thank goodness we're able to connect with people like this, right? Like, thank goodness, because I'm sure, like most of you, I've been feeling like pretty alone. I miss seeing the Queen of Ravens. So do I. I follow her Telegram channel too, if you guys are on Telegram. So she's in the Haida Gwaii right now, with Ashley and um, I think it's her niece that she's there with that has the homestead. So she just posted a few pictures the last couple days. Oh, she's like radiant, right? Like you can just tell that when she's in the Haida Gwaii, she's literally being like rejuvenated. It's so beautiful to see. I couldn't imagine how amazing it would be to travel with them. Uh, so amazing, Gypsy Mama. You took the giant leap. Oh, thanks, Jim. It wasn't easy, right? Yeah, I got booted off Facebook quite a while ago from speaking too much truth. So I totally lost my Facebook account, which has actually landed out being a blessing, not being on Facebook really. Although I miss out on like things happening in real life because everybody does like the groups and all the information's on Facebook. So I did miss out on that. I had also left Instagram when they changed all their rules. I was off for 2.5 years. I just went back on my old phone. I'll only do it on my old phone, not my new one. But because again, everybody was on Instagram and I had no way of like connecting. Everybody I was connecting with, they were like, oh, find me on Facebook or Instagram. So it was like, well, I can't get back on Instagram whatsoever. I even use a VPN. I have a brand new phone. They still completely block me. I have to show government if issued ID in order to get my account back, which clearly I'm never gonna do. So yeah, it was just like I started a TikTok account, which I never thought I would do that either, and started doing videos on there. When I started, I spoke out a lot. That was when I was like really big into like the fight of things, and so I spoke out a lot. And then I haven't really been doing a ton on there. Sometimes I'll share some of my videos from here on there, but it was actually a video that JC and Janine did. Yeah, I think it was around, I feel like it was around New Year's, and it was something about like whatever you're feeling called to do, like even if you feel like you're not good enough or like just do it, just step out, like speak your voice. And something in that video, I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And I just like opened my phone, hit record, did a video. I think it should still be on this account. It would be like my first video, I'm assuming. And just went from there. I don't know. I never knew if anybody would want to hear anything that I had to say, you know, like who am I, just a person? But it literally is helping me connect with so many other amazing souls, like all over the place. So it's a blessing. Roundtable gave me goosebumps. Lisa, me too, girl. Me too. Oh, I was vibing that night. I did land, I think I did a video that night after because I was just like so so like high vibe. I took my dog for a walk and I was still like, I don't think I went to sleep that night until, I don't know, like 1:32. I was totally vibing after that. I don't think I've seen that one. Oh, Caroline, do you mean the round table that Jason and Kristen did? It's a must see. It is such a beautiful, beautiful show. Um, Proof not bots. We should all gather for glamping with Janine. Connie, could you imagine that? Oh, I would love, oh, her and Ashley. I love Ashley, her energy, everything. I'm so glad that they still do deep dive Fridays on Ashley's account because those two together are so amazing. Oh, I can't imagine. I'm gonna manifest it. Someday I am going to go to Calgary and I am going to meet up with Janine and Ashley here. I'm saying it right here, right now. So whenever that does happen, you guys will all remember this, that I manifested that. um, Aw, Connie, brave like a warrior. You know what? Through all of this, um, the mama bear just really came out in me. Like it was like true mama bear. I mean, even my little guy, I call him my baby bear, and he calls me mama bear. It's so sweet. But yeah, it was like there were so many things. It was just like no questions asked. Like this is just how it's gonna be. Excellent round table. Yeah, so activating. Okay, I really feel like I did talk about this on one of my videos. 1000%. Yes, I'm using Jason's lingo because I love it. Jason has been activated. I can feel it. I'm sure you guys can all feel it as well too. The more and more that Jason shares his story with us and like he really opens up and shares his wisdom and his knowledge, he truly is activating us. Like I can feel it. I was totally activated from that. I know I'm not the only one that was activated about that. No one could get any sleep, Caroline. Yeah, true. Ashley's so cool. Jim, isn't she amazing? I love Ashley. Oh, she is like, she's one of these women that I was like, oh, girl, me and you would be friends in real life. That's what I think. That's what I tell myself at least. Mama bear rules. Yes, Lisa, mama bears rule. And so do papa bears. For all the papa bears out there too, right? This is, our kids need us for sure. 1000%. Yeah, I love his 1000%. I'm so over the 100% and I'm like, yeah, 1000% now. Transparency is the key. Yes, so true, Connie. What do you think about Ishmael? I actually have Ishmael's book. I don't have it down here. I think I have it upstairs. I really resonate with Ishmael. I know some people don't seem to. I do. I resonate with the stuff that he says, the stuff that he's bringing. With anybody, I always there's some things that I take and some things that I leave, right? I mean, there's a lot of people that I watch quite often, on YouTube and stuff. And I don't agree with like everything that they're saying, right? But I just kind of take what I do resonate with and just leave the rest. And I always just sit with things. So yeah, that's kind of I don't really have, I reached out to him a while ago to see if he would be up for letting me interview him, but I mean that guy's probably insanely busy. He's literally on like everything, so who knows? I don't think who knows? Maybe I'll hear back. I wanted to talk to Ishmael. Am I saying it right? Ishmael, I think. I don't know. Help me out, you guys. Um, I feel bad because people always say my name wrong. It's spelt Tanya, but because I'm from the States in Albuquerque, it's actually pronounced Tanya. But yet everybody here in Canada always says Tanya, and it just like drives me insane. So I really try to say people's names right if I can. Let's see. Tribe, I gotta go, but like and share the support. Oh, Jim, thank you so much for popping on. I really only planned to come on here like super quickly to just see how this whole live thing worked and see if I could um get it figured out. And yet all these amazing people just jumped on. So thank you so much, Jim, and have an amazing night as well. Thank you so, so much, Jim. Jason said something that has changed my life, and I'm repeating it out loud to myself every day. He said, I am loved, I am forgiven, I am protected, I am the light of the light. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, earth light. Yes. Oh my goodness. So I do daily mantras every day too. I feel like my daily mantras are just getting like longer and longer by the day. Um, but ever since I like started to like really consistently like say daily mantras, my life has completely changed. So I totally agree with you on that one. They're huge. That is like the biggest piece of advice I can give to people is like anytime you're like stuck or you're in this like um this like, oh, I don't have enough money or I don't have like our words are so, so powerful. Not just our words, but our thoughts, right? Like I'm sure all you guys know this. So it's like we need to start turning that around. Stop those thoughts, stop saying those words, start truly like believing in the life that you want to be living. Feel what that feels like and start claiming it and start putting those into your I am statements. They're so, so important. I've got them like all over my house. I have some in my bathroom. I have some in my living room. My one daughter even said, she's like, um, I'm whenever I'm in the bathroom, I always just like read those I am things that you have up on the wall. And I'm like, right on, girl. Yeah, you keep doing that. So yeah, super, super important. Even just starting with a few, right? I know Blossom Goodchild, she shares the I am the love, I am the light, I am the truth. And, just going from there, just, doing them on a daily basis, whatever it is that you really want. If I could grab it right now, it's under here, but I've got this super cute book that I read with my son, and it's I Am Calm. So again, like I'm teaching him like right now the I ams. But it's basic it's from Om Child, and it's the yin and the yang. So it's teaching like, the opposites of that. So we're never too young and never too old to learn these things. We can always learn these things, which I absolutely love. I like him, and I was saying I like what was this one? I like him, and I was saying his name. Oh, for Ishmael, I think is what you mean. But you have picked and chose. But you have to pick and choose what is being said. So true. Patty! Okay, guys. Patty is like one of my most like I have so much love for this woman. This is who I was talking about at the beginning that lent me the fan, which is why I can't be upstairs right now because it's so loud and I'm letting my girls cool off a bit. Oh, Patty, so much love to you. Oh, I love Patty so much. She's an in real life. She's more than a friend. She's a true family member to me, that's for sure. And she's like the one person I feel like that I can talk about absolutely anything, and she never looks at me like I've got three heads. She's always open for any conversation. So much love to you, Patty. Connie, I am. Oh yeah, I am love. I am. You call it in, girl. That's how we manifest. That is how we manifest. Yeah, that's one thing like I'm trying to teach to my kids as well, right? Like these are all things that I learned so, so late in life. I'm in my 40s now. Um, which I don't know if we go by like what people Ishmael and stuff are saying, we're babies, right? We're gonna be living till we're like 300-400 years old. So I love my 30s were the best years of my life. I love you too, Patty. I love you so much. Um, yeah, 30s were the best years of my life. These were the years that I learned so much. I let go of so much. I really like stepped into who I truly am. Still am. Obviously, I'm still a work in progress. But now that, having my kids at home and unschooling them, I'm able to like introduce all these different things to them that, I'm now just learning in my 40s, 30s, 40s, I guess. And it's super cool. Connie, 1000%, 1000%. That's right. um, but yeah, so it's cool. Like I really want to connect more with people to be able to help figure out things for children. That was my big reason for contacting Ishmael, and just kind of seeing like how do we help the kids in through this ascension and with their gifts and abilities, right? Like things that we're just understanding and coming to know, and how do we, help them through this? How do we help them grow, right? And not to hinder them, not to squash them. I'm a huge believer in fairies. I've always believed in mermaids, dragons, all that, like all that mystical stuff, magical things. Like I believe in those things. And it was so cute. One of my coworkers, his daughter actually not that long ago, she lost her first tooth, and she gave it to the food, like put it under for the tooth fairy. And so he was telling me the story of how his daughter like saw the tooth fairy. Like she woke up and she saw an orb, and so she followed it. The orb went into her parents' room. She said she saw her parents sleeping, so she didn't want to wake them. And the orb went back into her room, and she followed it back into her room, and then I think it was gone after that. But I can't imagine that the 30s were great, but that was 30 years ago. Yeah, no, my 30. um, but yeah, I thought that was so beautiful because I was able to talk with him about how, we tell our kids these things like the tooth fairy and whatever, and then once they say that, they've seen like fairies, or they've seen mermaids, or all these types of things, then we tell them like they're crazy, or no, they haven't, or oh, that's just your imagination. And it's like, that's really damaging, y'all. Like you can't like tell people that things are, you're giving something to the tooth fairy, and then when they actually see the tooth fairy, you tell them that that's just their imagination. He didn't do this. I think he went with it, which was really awesome. Whether he believed it or not, he went with it, which I really appreciated, because um like legit, I believe these things, and kids are way more open to them than we are. We are all magical. Queen of Raven started that mantra for me. So much, oh, so much love for Janine. Oh, I think we all kind of like miss her. Have you heard about Sherry? Oh, Lisa, Sherry Divbat is one of my all-time favorites. She is like, I don't like, I try not to hold people up on a pedestal, just because I feel like we are all equal. But Sherry Divban, oh man, what she is doing for, sorry, this is moving so much, guys. What she is doing for children and with her learning centers blows me away. I mean, if I was closer to her, I would 1000% jump on board and just be like, wherever I can help, use me to help, because I absolutely love what she is doing. Oops, right back, phone calls. It's, oh, midnight. Oh, Connie. All good, all good. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, if anybody here doesn't know who Sherry Divban is, and what she has going on with her learning centers, it's everything that I am trying to integrate with my kids as well. I mean, the way that she does it, I can only imagine how magical that is. Um, she does offer classes right now, over like the internet, but they always seem to be on the weekends. And unfortunately, my kids are with their dad on the weekends, so they haven't been able to take any of those in. But I'm hoping that once the school year starts, that maybe there'll be some during the week and we can take some of those in. I was really lucky. My best friend and I, who also homeschools, it's all about the children. Connie, 1000%, it is all about the children. I agree. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, so my best friend and I also, she also homeschools. She's been in my life since we first had our babies, our girls. We met, like, I think we met through our doula, actually. So we've been in each other's lives. Our kids are best friends. It's beautiful. And so we've been able to like homeschool, unschool together, and do these types of things with our kids. We do breath work, we do chakra systems. I've taught my kids things like tarot. They've taken Reiki. They did the manifestation book that Catherine Edwards, she had it actually on her channel. She went through the whole book. So we bought the book, and then the kids and I and my friend, we all like listened along through it. I don't think we actually got through it, so we might have to get back on it this coming year. And yeah, just, being outside a lot, reading. That's a huge thing that my kids have all of a sudden gotten into, is reading, which is so great. But just like mindfulness, yoga, physical activity. I work quite a bit. I've worked with plant medicines, essential oils and stuff for about like 14 years now. So we do those kind of things too, right? With our kids, we teach them how to make things, why they want to use different types of essential oils, what they're good for. We make all different types of things with them. My best friend has the most amazing garden in her backyard. Like, it's you guys would die if you saw it. And so she's got like a lot of herbs and stuff too, and she forages a lot of her own things, which is so cool. So yeah, so many great things for the kids, and somebody like Sherry is, yeah, she's leading the way in that for sure. 1000%. It's all about the children. Mine are all teenagers and I need to unschool them. Oh, Lisa, I feel that, like, so the first part of homeschooling, I kind of got thrown into it. It was like the school that my kids went to was it was an alternative school, I guess, here in the city. It was like an outdoor school. It was Waldorf inspired. So it was like they were already going to a school that was not the same as like the traditional school system. But they were actually the first school before it was even mandated that brought these in. It was crazy. It was like all these philosophies just like went out the door. They were like hand sanitizing like crazy. It was so weird. And me and one of my other friends whose kids went there too, we were both like, yeah, no, this isn't happening. And so this was like a Thursday that the orientation to go back to that school year was just on that, like the new school year was starting. And so school was supposed to start on Monday, and we were like, okay, I guess we're homeschooling. Like, here we go. So we were kind of like just thrown into it. I wasn't like prepared to do it at all. I had no idea. I always thought that I always wanted to homeschool my kids, but I always thought that I couldn't do it because I never really knew what it was. Like, I had envisioned in my mind, like, oh, I have to be teaching them like the school system teaches them, which is totally not what you have to be doing at all. Homeschooling's completely different. Um, so for about the first 6 months, though, I did try. I had like all these books, these curriculum books, and I tried to get them to do all these different things, and just trying to figure it all out together until it was finally like, I don't believe in like the majority of this stuff. Like, me growing up, I remember being in school. I did not like school. I didn't do very great in school. I loved any of the classes that were like hands-on learning, like I loved auto shop. Auto shop was my all-time favorite. Home ec class was also like top favorite for mine. Sewing, like, so yeah, sewing, cooking, woodworking was a super cool class too. So anything where I was like actually learning how to do things, I really enjoyed. The rest of them, there was so many things, just like I've talked about before, within, going to church and stuff. So much stuff just didn't resonate with me. So about like 6 months into homeschooling my kids, I was just like, yeah, you don't need to know this stuff. Let's actually do stuff that um is gonna life skills, right? So like, let's learn about meditation and breath work and yoga and like food. I now have a garden for the first time in my life. I've never grown up with a garden or anything. We've got a garden now. It's super tiny, but we're starting. And just all these different things. They still do some math, and they do a ton of reading, and it's like, what are you guys interested in? Let's learn about that. They have a question about something, and it's like, oh, well, let's learn about that. Like, let's see. I can't think of something off the top of my head, but my daughter asked one time about something to do with an animal, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know, but let's look it up. That can be our, what we do tomorrow, right?" So that's super cool. I love doing that kind of stuff, and I really feel it's all about life skills. Like my kids now do laundry, they do dishes, all these different things that are like, these are life skills. These are things that you have to know how to do, right? Um, and they're not forced to sit in like in a desk all day, right? We can be outside, we can do things, we go to the beach, we do all these different things, right? So it's quite beautiful, and I've had to unlearn so much, so much. I've been learning, unlearning all these different things, so that I can start taking in new wisdom and knowledge, to me. Not that it's new, it's pretty mostly like ancient wisdom and knowledge, but to me it's new, and I can take in what I resonate with, right? Opposed to like what I'm being told I need to, excuse me, what I need to believe, or what is truth. Like I can find my truth, and I'm actually really enjoying learning now. So that part is super, super cool. Let's see, life skills. My son doesn't want to homeschool because he wouldn't be able to play sports. If you homeschool in Hawaii, you aren't allowed to participate. Oh, really? That's really too bad, Lisa, that they can't. She was saying that in Hawaii, if you homeschool, you can't participate in high school leagues. Yeah, they need to change that kind of stuff. Or even like, I don't know how it is. It seems like at least here there are a lot more people homeschooling now since the last 3 years. You all know what I'm talking about. Um, so it would be nice to see like things created, like leagues and stuff for people who are homeschooling or doing, alternative kind of stuff. Let's see here. I am designing a school for the new earth for all ages to teach skills. Caroline, you're designing something like that right now? I would love to chat with you more about this. Like if you're interested, please reach out to me because I would love to chat with you. Maybe I could bring you on the channel and we can talk about what you have going on. Totally my life skills. That's what I'm doing with my oldest son who is on the spectrum. So beautiful, Lisa. And even that too, right? I feel like so many children, even adults, have been labeled, right? We're giving them all these labels, but really, I truly feel, and I felt this even before I heard people like Ishmael and other people speak about it. Um, I really feel that they are just vibrating on a higher frequency than us. I feel that they know things that we don't know, that this 3D density is really hard for them to be in, and then they get labeled and they get, sadly, some of them get put on like medications and stuff too, right? Like, so I feel like I mean, kids have so much to teach us if we just open up and let them teach us. There's so much that they have because they haven't been, they're still so pure, right? They haven't been indoctrinated and made to believe all these different things. So they are still so connected, which is why they can see all these mystical things, and they're so connected to things like dragons and fairies and mermaids. And my oldest daughter used to have an imaginary friend, but it was actually a spirit. My old dear friend, Sonia, who was a midwife, but she was my doula. She wasn't practicing at the time, and she could see spirits. And one time before she moved, she had spent a night at my house, and she saw the spirit that my daughter used to play with, and she described her absolutely exactly the way my daughter had. And it was like, she was like, oh yeah, she's super sweet, there's nothing for you to worry. And then one day she just left. She said she was going to her grandma's house, and she just never came back. And she saw another spirit one time, like across the street. It was somebody was on top of the house, and there was also like a firefighter up there with them, and she was asking me like, why is that person on top of the roof, mommy? And she was really young, and I mean, I couldn't see anybody there, but I wasn't gonna tell her that. Because I knew she was seeing something. Like, she could see something. She was telling me exactly what she was seeing. And this is where it's like we can't squash these things for children, right? Because then they're not going to open up to us. And I just went along with it, and I just said, "Oh, I don't, I didn't know, but maybe the firemen up there would help them." And then we kind of just went off and did our own thing. And later when she looked, they were all gone. So, I think it was all okay. Guess my son could read past lives when he was younger. Oh, wow. Lisa, that is so cool. That is really cool. Interested in real history curriculum. Yeah, Lisa, this year I do plan on, with my kids, I plan on diving into Tartaria and doing some more both with, like, I mean, this is learning for me too, right? Like, I get to learn with my kids, which is super, super cool. And Nikola Tesla, that's another thing that I want to really dive deep in. And I want to do some more stuff with like sacred geometry with them. So if any of you guys have like really good like links or people to watch and stuff, please send that info to me, because I would love to, like things that's good for kids. I recently just found, I think it was from last night, when Lily Nova and May Levy had their amazing, amazing interview. Somebody in the chat was talking about, what was it called now? Science. Somebody help me out here if you know what it is. I followed them on YouTube, but now that I'm on, I can't look it up. But I was watching some of their videos last night, and I was like, oh, sweet. Like, these are something that I can watch with my kids, and we can get into all these things with my kids. If anybody knows, if you can put it in the chat, what I'm trying to think of this channel is called. You mentioned it before. That is why I so connected with your channel. Oh, Caroline, I truly believe that we are connecting with our soul tribe, our soul family. We're just, we're seeing stuff in other people that we, is in us, right? We resonate with people. My grandkids look at me funny when I look at their kids and say, the secrets of the universe, but you can't talk. Oh, Caroline, that is absolutely beautiful. There was I think it was on TikTok once, and I saved it. I just came across it on my phone the other day, and it was this story of this guy. Oh, I don't know if I could post it. I'll see if I can post it on YouTube. It's not my video though, but it was a story where he's asking his little son, I think it was his son, what the secrets of the universe was. And he was like, "Oh, I can't tell you, Daddy. I can't tell you." And he kept asking him that, I think for a year. And when he turned 4, he asked him again, and he said, "I don't know, Daddy, I forgot." And he said, "Can you tell me?" And then the dad just says something kind of, I'm misphrasing it, but basically that, it's you, right? It's love. It's the love I feel for you, the love I feel for other people. And then the little boy was like, "See, Daddy, I knew you knew all along," right? And that, oh, Caroline, you just made me think of that. I'll see if there's a way that I can post that link to that video, because every time like I said, I just found it on my phone again the other day, and I was like crying watching it. It's so beautiful. Do you follow esoteric? Okay. Lisa, I love Bryce. I would love to do an interview with Bryce. That girl has opened me up to so much. Oh, Ben's on here. Hey, Ben, how's it going? I'm so glad that we finally connected through email and on Telegram now. Ben also has a Telegram channel, guys. So if you guys are on Telegram, Spirit Science. Yes, yes, Caroline. Thank you. Spirit Science. That is the channel on, and it was like on YouTube, when you search it, it comes up as something else, but you'll see this like little figurine guy. I can't think of what his name is now. Because I just went on it last night. I don't know it very well, but totally good for kids as well. Like, I'm super excited to watch those videos with my kids. Definitely. But yeah, so Lisa, back to Bryce. She has opened so many doors for me. She's helped me so much to go really deep into my connection with Isis, my connection with Magdalene, and really understand like Joshua and Magdalene and their union together and all that. She's brilliant. The information that she brings has just like taken me down so many different like I guess kind of rabbit holes. But just like amazing. She's mind-blowing. The Sophia Code, that's one that I'm doing with her. I do hope to actually order the book because once I got, where is it? Oh, I think it's upstairs. But the Magdalene manuscripts, I was listening to her read that one as well, but then I finally bought it, and that was like life changing. Being able to actually read it myself, and holding books. I just love being able to hold books and just the smell of the paper and books. I love books. I love old bookstores. So someday I'm going to purchase the Sophia Code for myself to actually read it myself because I feel like it will be even more powerful. But yeah, I love Bryce. She's phenomenal. Her and Stephanie. I saved up and I did a reading from Stephanie. And when I say I saved up, like her readings are very, very affordable. Just I'm solo mama of three. So, being able to do those kind of things is a treat for me. But wow, Stephanie she is just like she is like online what you see. She's funny, she's so sweet, she's so down to earth. She's truly divinely connected as well, a lot like Kristen and Janine, right? You can tell that what she's getting is from source. She was bang on with my reading. It was phenomenal. Um, I believe I believe they know Caroline. I do too. Kids know they are truly our teachers. I believe that 1000%. It has been said that Christ, a person, has to be as a child before coming to him. So true, Connie. The other weekend when I was at the Women's Festival, the Earth Daughters Festival, I truly had to like step into my inner child, and that festival was life changing for me. It truly was. I let go of so much. I stepped into so much. I was activated into so much. I built community. And yeah, I connected with my inner child. I played with my inner child. It was so beautiful. Something I hadn't done in a really long time. So Connie, I really feel that for sure. I resonate with that. I would listen to the Sophia Code while I was making breakfast with my boys. Ben, you just gave me full body chills. Oh my God, I love that. Oh, so did you have it on like audiobook or something? I did purchase I think it was I got a membership for audiobook. Like I said, I prefer actual books, but I did get that on audiobook. And then I kind of was just blowing through it before I realized that, oh, you're supposed to take it in stride. So I landed out going on Bryce's channel because I love the information that she brings because she's so knowledgeable, like with yoga and her training that she had in India, that she's got so much additional knowledge. But yeah, Ben, that is so beautiful. I absolutely love this. And then so your boys heard it too, right? Even if bits and pieces of it. I actually do a lot of things in front of my kids as well, and every once in a while they'll come and sit down and they'll listen and then they'll leave and whatever, but I'm opening the door for them. She's an amazing researcher, not enough time in a day to watch. I agree, Lisa. And I don't know, I feel like maybe something's going on with YouTube because I haven't actually seen some of her videos for a while. I know she's her and Steph are out gallivanting doing a whole bunch of research and stuff, so hopefully they're enjoying that. But yeah, I love those two together. And then when they get on the Rising Africa, I'm saying that wrong. I can't think tonight. Yeah, I think you guys probably know what I'm talking about, but that show is absolutely amazing as well. We'll have to do a video call at some stage. Yeah, Ben, I really want to, I hope you got my email back. I did email you back. Thank you so much for reaching out. Definitely, definitely 1000% want to connect with you. And I feel so bad because Ben also has an amazing YouTube channel. Ben, can you Aquarius Rising Africa, Lisa? Yes, that is the one. That is the one I was talking about. Ben, can you please remind me the name of your YouTube channel? Because Ben has a really amazing YouTube channel. He's got a tarot reader on there as well. And I feel so bad because I started following him when John Claude first shared his channel. I'm pretty sure it was John Claude. And then I didn't hit the like notify button. So I haven't been seeing your videos. I feel like YouTube's been weird lately. There's a lot of people that I know I have their like the ringer on and I still don't see their videos. I have to like go and search them up and be like, oh, what? There's like 3 videos I've missed. So yeah, I did get your email, but I've had work meetings. Oh, for sure, Ben. No, no, no. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I did respond, and I'm so glad that you reached out. But if you can, put in, I'm trying to think, inspired, remind me what your YouTube channel is so that everybody here can hop on Ben's channel too. Ben's awesome. I love Ben. I met, well, I met. I say like I connected, I met with these people, but I've never like just online, I guess, you know. So when I say that, I haven't like in real life actually met people, but yeah, through originally through John Claude. I think you're a mod there, aren't you, Ben? YouTube's definitely messing with us truthers. Oh yeah, Lisa, I agree. Something's up with that for sure, for sure. And so many people have lost their channels lately. Like it's crazy how many people are losing their channels. So yeah, I really try to like watch what I say, but also I'm the type of person that I just say what I say. So I don't know. I'd really hate to like I would be really sad if I lost my channel because I've been able to connect with so many amazing people on here. So I am kind of trying to watch what I say because I just don't want to lose you guys. From Australia, Sandra, hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, Australia, what is it like early morning for you guys? I feel like Australia is, you guys are in the future for us. I'm in Canada, so I don't even know what time it is, but it's nighttime here. But yeah, I originally, like I said, I came on here just to I activated my live thing yesterday and then I never tried it. So I wanted to see what it was like to be able to go live. And like I was saying at the beginning, Kayla, who I interviewed, what day was that? Monday, I think it was. We're gonna try to do some lives together. So we're trying to figure that out. So I just kind of came on here to be like, how does this thing work? What is it like? And then all these amazing souls popped on, and I don't know, I feel like we're probably an hour into this now, and it's been awesome being able to connect with these people. 2:25 p.m. Oh, okay, so you're like in the is it like the 19th then for you, Sandra? 2:45 here in Sydney. Ben, are you in Sydney, Australia? I totally thought you were in the US this whole time. I didn't know that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you guys are in the future. I love it. I love being able to talk to people in the future. Sandra. Okay, cool. You guys have Friday already. What's Friday like? What is the energies like for Friday? Because Thursday's been crazy. But yeah, super thankful because Kayla actually sent out some Reiki to the group that I'm in. And I felt that Reiki throughout my whole entire body. You guys, I'll share a little bit. I will probably TGIF. Yeah, TGIF. I love Fridays. At my work, we always call it Fun Day Friday because Fridays are insane at my work. They're so busy. All the practitioners are in. So many people are off work. So like everybody comes in for appointments. And yeah, it's a crazy day. So many orders come in. But yeah, so okay, I'll tell you guys quickly and then I might have to I gotta walk my dog still. He's upstairs like, when are you gonna walk me? So okay, I woke up. Well, I've been having a lot of pain in my back lately. Like old pain that I was having, like pain in my body that before I really started doing work and really doing like the work, right? Where you're working on yourself, you're going into that shadows, you're going into your triggers and you're working through them and you're letting things go. I used to have a lot of pain in my body. And then when I really started doing that work, the pain really started to ease up. And I was, you know, it'd be like days. And then I'd be like, wow, I don't have that like back pain. And it comes back and goes. And another Australian. Wow, all the Australians, I love it. Man, I'd love to go to Australia. Although you guys have some crazy ass bugs in Australia that kind of freak me out. Um, but yeah, so body pains. I am catching up on May Levy's. She's got that 5 series right now of her activations, and I've purchased them, but I'm just kind of like slowly catching up on them because I'm not really able to do them live because I'm always at work. And I did her number 3, and I did it on the full moon because it was all about letting go. So I was like, oh yeah, perfect time. Let's do this. And ever since then, it's like, holy shit, I could just feel it in my whole entire body, like lots of different pains, lots of different areas that I was like, oh, okay, okay, things are coming up. I need to work through these. I need to let them go. You know, I did Reiki on myself. I used different essential oils, different crystals, and they were helping. Movement's a big thing, stretching, and they were helping, but it wasn't until today when Kayla offered to do her angelic Reiki. And so she did it for about like 20 minutes, and that whole 20 minutes it was like I kept feeling, I could feel like waves like rushing through me. I felt like the vibration, and then I could feel like that pain. So my neck and my shoulder, I've been seeing one of the practitioners that I work for is an acupuncturist, so he's been working on my shoulder for like a little while now, and I could feel the pain that I've been having. So in my neck here and like in my shoulder, it just like all of a sudden intensified while she was doing the Reiki. And it was like all of a sudden I felt like this massive sharp pain like right here. And then it just felt like I could feel it like coming down my arm all the way into my hand. And it almost felt like it was getting stuck in my hand. So then I kind of just like really envisioned like the waves and the vibration that I was feeling. I just felt it and like almost helped push it like all the way out. And then I could just feel these major vibrations and this pain. Like it was like, holy shit. I was like, this is really weird. And then it was like I instantly knew when she was done. It was like I opened my eyes and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I need to like get ready for work." And I looked and it was like, "Oh, yeah." She messaged being like, "Oh, I just finished." I was like, "Wow, I like felt that so strongly." And then so when I got up, I was getting ready for work, and it was like every movement I made, it was like I would go like this and it'd be like crack, crack, crack. My neck would crack, like everything all night long. Even while I was at work tonight, I would make like I'd feel things kind of getting tight, but I would just like kind of stretch and it'd be like I could just feel it. So it was amazing. Like I don't and I also May Levy just put up uh, on her YouTube channel on Deep Intuitive Healing. She did put up like a crisis healing. I can't think of the exact name for it, but she did. So if you're feeling like any from any of the activations that she's done or anything, right? If you're just feeling like you're in this crisis right now and you need some healing from that, she did a video. I think it's like a 30-minute video, and I did that last night before I went to bed. And so I think that helped like really prepare my body, and then have this like Reiki sent to me today. I'm just like, wow. Like, I mean, I do Reiki, so I believe in it and I know, but like it is one of these things when you feel it like that, it's like holy crap. Let's see, let's get back here. I still have triggers I am working on. Oh, you know what, Caroline? We all do. I I recently heard from I work with this lady, Bonnie Bogner. She used to live here where I live, but she's now moved to BC, but everyone always called her the Angel Lady. So she channels the Galactic Council, and I'm part of her monthly group. So we do like DNA activations, we do coaching sessions, and she has so much wisdom and knowledge of her own as well as from the Galactic Council. And I had done a one-on-one session with her, and in that session, we had talked about like something that had come up for me. And I was just like, it was really shocking for me because I was like, why is this coming up? Like, I really felt like I worked through it and let it go, but yet it's like coming up again. And she's like, well, I mean, she goes, even when you like, we work through triggers, like, yes, there's that time where you're in that loop, right? Where it's just like that constant loop. You're not working through it. It's going to keep coming up. You're going to keep, but once you start doing that work on yourself, on letting that go, it's not that they're not going to come up anymore. Then you go from that loop to like a spiral, right? And within that spiral, things will still come up. We'll still get triggered by things, but we react differently to them. And that was like, it was like, boom. I was like, yes, because I didn't react the same. Like it came up. I felt that it came up, but I didn't react the same to it. It was like I was able to let it go a lot easier than I would have in the past. And I had better tools and better ways to like deal with those triggers, right? So yeah, 1000%, we're all still gonna have triggers coming up. It's working through those triggers, right? And it's realizing that those are our triggers, right? So we're the ones that have to do the work for it, not put that on other people. Um, March files are the worst. My horse hates them, but only around a few months of the years. Oh, Sandra, is that like a oh, flies. Sorry, I don't have my glass. I should have put my glasses on. I'm like trying to read this little itty bitty font on my phone. Yeah, we get these kind of flies, these like black flies that bite you, and I swear they take like a chunk out of you. Like when they bite you, it hurts. But the mosquitoes right now, oh my goodness, they're terrible. You could receive more after that. You could receive more after that event, right? Receive more. Do you mean after the women's event that I went to, Ben? Like being able to receive, I don't know what you mean. Cinnamon bark essential oil. Why am I can't see all this? Yeah, I work with so I'll have to show you guys someday. I have so many essential oils. Like I said, I've been using essential oils for like 14 years now. So I'm a big believer in essential oils and homeopathy and herbs. That's all I use. I haven't been in the Western medicalized system for 14 years, like since I had kids, and my kids have never seen a westernized doctor at all, like never. My sister says then maybe we should talk till one of us take care of their demons. Caroline. Like with kids? With the kids, you mean, Caroline? Maybe we should talk till one of us take care of their demons. Like are there kids that have demons? I think I don't know if I'm missing. So after the healing on your left shoulder and arm. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ben. So she did that. She sent the Reiki over today. And the thing with Reiki is yeah, you can still receive healing afterwards if at least like the way that I was taught Reiki is you can leave it open so that they can continue to receive healing for whatever that they're needing. So I definitely, as I was at work tonight, and I could feel it continually working in me. Yeah, it was amazing with my triggers. Oh yeah, Caroline. Yeah, it is definitely something that I mean, we all have our triggers, all of us, right? We all have things that set us off, and it's, realizing that I'm realizing more and more now when things set me off to look at myself opposed to like blame somebody else for something, or to be like, you made me feel this way. And it's like, no, like this is my life. I have responsibility for each and every reaction that I have and that I make. And I'm responsible. It's taking that responsibility, right? To claim your reactions and working through them, and to always try to do better, right? Apple cider vinegar and garlic I use for the mosquitoes on the horses. Oh yeah, you know what? A lot of people do here, at least apple cider vinegar, that's a good one though. Man, apple cider vinegar is good for so many things. But yeah, a lot of people will spray with like garlic at if they have like these different events that are outside. And that stuff works. That stuff works like super, super good. So yeah, Sandra, totally. Ben, I need you to put your YouTube channel in because I'm drawing a blank right now, and I really want to shout out your YouTube channel. Yes, the intention of the healer will continue. Okay, yes. I need to shout out Patty again because she is actually she's got her master course in Reiki. So I only have my level 2. But Patty has taken my Reiki to a whole nother level. And she's helped teach me so much about, being able to Reiki everything. Like you can Reiki a situation. She helped me the other day. My cat Salem, that cat is so bad. He's a black cat, and black cats, they're on a whole nother level. I've had cats my whole life growing up, and I've never had a cat like this. I mean, I love him to death, but so he keeps getting out. Like we have this little harness for him so he can go outside, and he gets out of it all the time. So he got out he's gotten out many times. But the other day he got out and I like couldn't find him. I was by myself and I was just like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is even happening." And I had messaged Patty and asked if she could do Reiki on the situation. She did. She told he literally like almost right after I had told her, he came back. Like he just literally came back over the fence. And I was like, "Oh, hey Salem." And so then I messaged her and I was like, "He's back." And she was like, "That's so awesome." She's like, "I told him to come back." So when she was doing the Reiki, she said like, "Salem, like go home." And he did. And then another time, not long after he got out, I was like, again, like panic mode. And then I was like, "Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna do exactly what Patty did." So I Reiki'd the situation and I was like told Salem to come back. And I'm not even joking, you guys. It was like less than a minute. All of a sudden, my cat comes like walking home through like these bushes. And I was like, okay, yeah, it works. It totally works. When I was driving home from that trip that I went to, the Earth Daughters Festival, my vehicle, like I was on a single lane highway and my vehicle just like shut down. So I just like coasted over to the side and was like, okay, it wouldn't start. And I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I just Reiki'd it. I did Reiki the whole situation. Boom, it started. I got back home. It did do it again. It has done it again since. Every time I just do Reiki on it. And then, okay, so my little guy, my youngest, he is almost 4 actually. I keep saying he's 3.5, but he's almost 4. And when I first talked to him about Reiki and all that, he was able to like see the white light. When I was calling on the white light, he could see it. He could feel the energy ball. Again, this goes back to like kids. They are so much more in touch with source than we are. It's just how it is, right? They are truly connected, and he could feel it. So he plays with it, and he'll do Reiki when he wants. Sometimes I'll ask him if he can do Reiki, and he's like, "No." But so yesterday before he went to his dad's house, he did some Reiki on my headache because I had a headache. But then he was playing on his bike, and he pretended that his bike like broke down on him. And then all of a sudden I see him like going like this, and he was doing Reiki on his bike, and I'm like literally almost started crying. It was the sweetest thing ever. I hope I never forget that moment. It was so beautiful. Let's see here. She sets them off because she always has something negative to say, and I said, "I'm not letting you have that power over you." Good for you, Caroline. Yeah, that's a big thing, right? When you start standing in your sovereignty, you realize that people don't have power over you anymore, and you need to stop giving them any type of power over you. So right on. There's a mosquito here, sorry. Good for you. That's so awesome. I drink it every day. Oh, Sandra, I landed out. I now have moved to taking apple cider vinegar and these little like gummies that we have at my work. But I did used to drink it. Good for you. That stuff is hard to take in. But I use apple cider vinegar. So for washing my hair, I use baking soda and water to like wash it, and then I kind of neutralize it with apple cider vinegar and water. I mean, I'm sure you know apple cider vinegar is amazing. Sorry, I pasted it in the link. It's inspired action. Inspired action. I thought it was something different than action. Okay, guys, you need to go over after we're done. I'm going to jump off here quickly. I keep rambling. And you need to find Ben's channel, Inspired Action, and you'll see he does a whole bunch of interviews. He has a tarot card reader that comes on. So yes, please go check him out. Ben is amazing and 1000% part of the Soul Tribe. The alpacas have my dog trapped in the car. Do you have alpacas, Sandra? Oh man, so you must live like on an acreage or something. My goal, something that I've been manifesting for quite a while, is to be out of the city. I want to be out of the city. I can't be too far just because I am still working, and because of my kids' dads, I can't move too far away. But I 1000% want to be outside. I've seen it, I can visualize it. I just want a tiny home. Eventually, I want like a super tiny home that I can travel in. Um, but right now with 3 kids, I don't know if the tiny home that I want is gonna work. I would totally be fine in converting a van and living in that once my kids have moved out, which is sad to think, but also um very freeing too. Let's be honest, right? But yeah, so I envision like this tiny home and this land for garden. I want to have chickens, rabbits, goats would be cool. Oh man, alpacas would be awesome. Um, yeah, I've got a dog and a cat, but more animals would be so fun. I picture this. I also, every time I envision it, I picture like this other small space, and it's made of like beautiful wood. Like I can see it, and I've got like herbs drying in it, and it's a space that I can do my healing work, that I can, mix up my herbs and my essential oils, and I can do videos without being interrupted. And that I can really I can do yoga in. Yeah, it's cool when I really tap into this dream that I have of living outside of the city. I can see it. I can definitely see it. So it's pretty cool. Patty, so much love for you. Aspiring alchemist is in the house. Oh, so good to see you. I love that, like, all these people that I've been starting to connect with and I see in the different chats are popping on here. So, so good to see you. You still need to walk your dog. Yes, Caroline. Thank you. Okay. I do need to get going. Thank you for that reminder, Caroline. I am gonna walk him. I am not gonna go to bed without walking him. It's just gonna be really dark. 30 acres, and oh wow, Sandra, that sounds like a dream. I would love to see pictures of it. If you're open to it, even your animals too, shoot me an email. I would love, love, love to see pictures of that. Um, Van life. Yep, Ben, that is my dream. Van life. I have a bowler trailer. It's actually painted up like a ladybug. It's the cutest little thing. I have done videos in there, and that thing is a tad bit small. I mean, it could be done if it was just me and like my dog and a cat or something. Oh, my light just went out. Um, so I could put in the bowler, but I love the vans that people like convert, and hey, I could like pull my bowler with the van. That would be really cool. That could be my bowler, could be my extra space. Oh wow, Ben, you just put something in there. You have an old bus, Sandra. Man, so many people, I've seen so many people do really, really, really amazing things with buses. Like, um, oh yeah, that for me, what people I've seen with buses, and buses, you can like full on family in those things, like, because they are big. I have a friend who actually just recently bought a bus, and I think his plan is to convert it. So I can't wait to see that. You're a true gypsy. I am a true gypsy. You know what? But the sad thing is I don't actually get to travel very much. I haven't really traveled very much in my life, but I know in other lifetimes I have. I know I've lived all over the earth, all over the galaxy for sure. 1000%. Uh, I have goats. Go on one. Oh, Caroline. Yeah, I have a friend that has goats on her property too, and we took my kids there. She's got a lot of animals actually. I'm trying to get her on. I want to get her on to interview her. She's awesome. She actually runs one of the groups on Telegram that I've been a part of really, really, really amazing people that have really gotten me through these last like 3 years. Yeah, so she runs that group and she's got goats. We got to see them when they were like little. It was so beautiful. It was a whole bunch of homeschooling families went out there one day. Always birds around me, even the really naughty eagle. Oh, Sandra. Oh, that is so amazing. Debbie? Is this like Debbie? Like from here, Debbie? Well, from here, but moved away. Maybe it's another, I don't know, could be another Debbie, but you know what's that? Okay, I am gonna get going, but Sandra, I will say something. When I did that session into my Akashic records, she was able to go back and find out what my first ever incarnation was, and it was a bird. So like you saying that was just like, wow, I have a huge connection to owls. Owls are my thing. I've got birds all over my backyard. I love, love, love. We've got them all year round. Like the little birds in my backyard don't go away. So, yeah, I'm always feeding them and whistling at them, and they're so cute. So, so cute. Um, what is it? Say goodnight, Gypsy. Okay, yeah, Caroline, I love how you're keeping me in check. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay. I want to have sheep. I discovered sheep yogurt. Ooh, sheep yogurt. I've never. Okay, I'm totally getting distracted now, Caroline. Sheep yogurt. That's so amazing. Oh, cool. You'll have to tell me more about that, Aspiring Alchemist. That sounds really, really cool. I'd never heard of sheep yogurt. And I mean wool, right? Like wool. Oh, I love wool. Okay, Caroline, thank you so much for keeping me in check. I do need to go walk my dog. So thank you, everyone. This was so, so much fun. Like I said, this was just a test run. I planned on being on here for like a couple minutes, if that. But so yeah, watch Kayla and I. We're hopefully, if we can figure out our time zone differences, we're going to be able to hopefully get on here. She wants to share some of her light language with you guys. So I want to help her do that. If any of you guys would love to connect with me, please do. Please shoot me an email. I would love to connect with you. I'm sure there has to be a joke for sheep. Light fluffy. I'm sure there is a joke for that, Ben. Hey. Okay, everybody have an absolutely amazing night. Thank you so much for being here with me, for chatting, and for just being really amazing souls. I truly am blessed to have so many amazing people coming into my life right now. This is exactly what I have been manifesting. So I'm just going to continually taking it in, being open to it, to receiving it, and being truly grateful for each and every one of you. Have an amazing night, and we will definitely see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone. I got to figure out how to turn this thing off now.